if you look over here, here it says earn in USD dollar doing online tasks from home. Here currently you are going to earn thousands of dollars by just taking some small tasks online. And what I'm about to show you today, you might imagine, do I have to pay for this in order for me to earn from this platform? The answer totally no, because as you can see, currently the platform answers that question. Here say, do I have to pay to use your platform? Here say, of course no, we don't have to charge you for working on our platform. So this platform is not going to charge you for working with them. And you can imagine how many countries are not working. Why do I have to provide this platform? If you should look over here, you are going to see currently the total number of countries this platform has operated with. They are operating currently with 90 countries, over 90 countries they are operating with, and this country, people working with them have made a total sum of $50 million online just by taking tasks. And you can see the number of people working currently with them. We have over 240,000 people. You can imagine, is this payment real? Is this payment and this platform real? Exactly, it is real. Let's say you are paid per accepted task. Each task you take and the amount paid will vary depending on the task completed. So the amount or the task you take, the way you completed it will determine how you are going to be paid, and they are going to pay you via PayPal on Thursday. They pay on every Thursdays of the week. That is how they pay. So that is what I'm going to show you step by steps, and you can easily take tasks on this platform, work with them. But firstly, I'm going to start on how you can easily sign up on this platform. So if you are meeting me for the first time, it's your boy Praise. Here in my channel, I provide a lot of videos about how you can easily make money online. So if you are kind of person looking for ways to make money online, that's good. You are on the right track. What you have to do is just to hit the like button that you are seeing below. Just hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Put on your notification bell on so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. You can also follow me on my Facebook and Twitter as well using the name Praise. You are going to get me there, Praise J, or you can PJ as well. You are going to see me there currently on my Facebook and also on my Twitter account. So guys, let me take you straight to the video so that you can see how these things work. If you should come over to your sidebar, just search for remotasks.com. Okay, remotasks.com, and you hit enter. It's going to take you over to the interface, and this is how it's going to look. But I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link to this platform there in the description section so that you can easily click on it and it will take you straight to this platform. Why I have to do this so that you don't do mistake, because there are ways you type it. Instead of bringing you to here, you will be redirected to another platform. You can get yourself to a platform that looks like this, and you can see as you look over here, we are still having the remotask.com as well, but this is not the Remotask I'm talking about, and that's why I have to keep the link in the description section. Here is the platform, and this is how it's going to look as you log in into this platform. And one thing about this platform is that it works worldwide, and as well works on all devices. You can do this task using your mobile phone. A mini task, you can just use your cell phone to do that, but it is more advisable you use your system. If you have a system, if you have a PC or a laptop, use those ones to carry out this task, because it's going to pay you in a greater amount. And if you should look over here, yes, can I use mobile to work on this platform? Yes, exactly. You can use your mobile device to work. Yes, you can log into the dashboard using a smartphone, but we discourage you from going complex tasks like 2D and 3D annotation on any device other than a laptop or a desktop computer. So it's more recommended you use a laptop or you use your desktop to carry out these jobs. So let me show you how you can easily sign up on this platform. And there is no minimum amount of hour to work per day. If you should come over here, you are going to see the testimony of many people who has worked with Remotask and the good things they have to say from different countries. You are going to see it from different countries who has worked with them. So as a newbie, you want to sign up with this platform, just come over here. You see the sign up button here and hit on it. It will take you to an interface whereby you have to provide in your details. This is how it will look. Here say Remotasks. So sign up for Remotasks. You agree with their terms and conditions. So you are going to log in here. You sign up using your Facebook account or with your Google. Any of the account more preferable to you, you can use that to sign up with this Remotask. But I'm going to use Google to sign up. So So let me use my Google account to sign up with them. So let me put in an email address and it's loading. This is how it's going to look after putting in your details. And if I should come over here, you are going to see it says welcome to Remotask. In order to get started working, you will need to learn a bit more about the platform and pass security training. Here is a quick overview of what you be doing. The overview of what we are to be doing. This is just how they personalize it. Here you have to provide your personal details. Here say personalize your profile. Below there says set your preference to tailor your experience. Here say introduction to Remotask and learn about the platform and how you can earn money doing task and security training. Learn best practices and get clear to do works on our platform. That is something very interesting about this platform. You don't easily sign up and they start giving you tasks to do. They have to train you and show you how you can easily do those tasks of their device or some of their equipment to carry out those tasks and how the perfect way to do it. And I'll hit the next button here to continue the necessary things. Here say what type of work are you trying to find on Remotask. I have to choose the type of work and how I intend working with this platform. Here say full-time. That means like in 20 hours per week and part-time under 20 hours per week. Just trying out. You can choose any of them, or if you don't know which one to choose, you can just choose just trying out. But you can just go as a full-time job, whereby choosing full-time jobs will help you get more jobs on this platform. So I would recommend you go for full-time jobs. It says what language project do you want to take on? So I'm going to choose the language I would like to work on, and I prefer English. And here says add language. If I want to add more extra language, I can also add it here. I'll come over to location here. My location is in Nigeria, so I will hit next to move on to other ones. Here says tell us about the main device you will be using for Remotask. Okay, here says tell us about the main device you will be using for Remotask. Your information has been pre-filled based on your current device and current internet connection. Please adjust or fill out later if the specifications are inaccurate. That means I use my Google account to log in and they use my details on my Google account to fill up the necessary information. So let me just move on to tell them the device I'll be using to complete this task. If I should come over here, I'll hit here. Okay, I'm using my computer / desktop, Android smartphone, Android tablet, iPhone, iPad and others. So I'm using my computer / desktop. It says what internet connection do you have access to? So I'm going to choose the internet connection I have access to. So you have to determine the type of internet connection you are using to browse the internet. And what it talks about 5 Mbps and 510 Mbps and so forth. It's just about the speed, the type of internet you're talking about. So if you're talking about 10 Mbps, this is what exactly we are talking about. This is what the 10 Mbps means. So 10 Mbps delivers internet download speed at approximately 10 megabytes per second and upload speed up to 1 megabyte per second. So that means the 10 MB files will take just 8 seconds to download. But when you talk about 5 Mbps, that means that the internet provides download speed at just 5 megabytes per second and upload speed up to 0.5 megabytes per second. So that means 10 Mbps files will take approximately 16 seconds to download. So you have to determine the network you are using to browse the internet depending on your area or the country you are signing up on. So for me, I'm going to choose using 5 Mbps to 10 Mbps. So here says what is your computer's RAM. I'm going to choose is 8 gig. So it's 8 gig, and as I scroll down here, say what is your computer video card. So I'm going to choose my own computer video card. I have over, okay, that is 4 gigabyte video card. I'm going to choose this and I'll hit the next button over here. Okay, yeah, as you can see here, it says you are all set, taking you to your introduction course. I'm waiting. Fine, it's taking me over to the introduction course where I have to see a little information about this platform. It says welcome to the introduction to Remotask course curriculums. So I'm going to hit the start button here to move on. It says introduction to Remotask, getting started on Remotask. So as I complete all these things, my introduction part, the percentage of my introduction goes until it gets to 100%. Then I'll know fully well that I have completed this form and I've pasted this test and the requirements from me. So I can now move over to where I can now start taking tasks from this platform. So I would like to read out all these things, their requirements, so that you see how this platform works. It is super simple and easy to operate with them. Here says, what is Remotask? Let's know what Remotask is all about. Here says, Remotask is a website that pays you to label data. The data is then used to create artificial intelligence. That is AI system for each companies around the world. So that is what this Remotask is all about. And here says, what is the data labeling? What is data labeling? The data we are to label. What is that data labeling? If you come over here, here answers the question. It says data labeling is when you point out objects of interest in the picture, video, or 3D sense and give a description of what the objects are. In the Remotask, we call this tasking, and as well, it is also called data labeling, and it is also called tasking as well. If you come over here, here says tasking or Remotask. What kind of data are we labeling? Let's know the kind of data we are labeling in this platform. Here say you might see pictures, videos, and even objects represented by points in 3D spaces, sort of like a video game. So some of them look like a video game. You just have to label all those things. Or sometimes you label videos or pictures and other things you see on those platforms. Just do a labeling and you get paid from those things. And here says how many different labels are we finding and pointing out. As you can see here, here says sometimes we are looking to label just a few types of things like person and cars. Sometimes we are looking for more type of things like faces, like 5 types of cars and 5 types of roadway obstacles and other things. We are labeling everything in the sense. So you can imagine how complex are the rules for when to use each label. Here says sometimes instructions for a task are short and simple. Other times that are longer and have more complex guidelines on how to handle each situation differently. So we are going to hit the continue button to move on the next step. These are just introduction to Remotask. You have to go through all these things on your own to see how all these things work. So, but I'm going to skip all these things and move over to the next one. Here's a getting paid. Whereby you have to be paid through PayPal. That's their only means of paying their workers. And when do you get paid? You see, you get paid on every Thursday of the week. That is how it is. And if you want to know more about the payment, here says we do this on Tuesday midnight UTCM time. The cutoff is Tuesday midnight UTC time. In other words, if you do tasks before Tuesday midnight, and we calculated the pay for that task, it will get paid out of the payout. So that is how their payment works. And how much am I paid? The amount you are paid is being considered under 3 major things. One is the difficulty of the work you carried out, and secondly, the accuracy of your work. Because here, as you can see here says 100% accuracy task. 100% accuracy task pays much more than a 50% accuracy task. So that is one thing about this. And the next one over here says contribution. How can contribution affect your payment? Here says how much of the completed task, your final submission, was the result of work you did. But remember, here says remember that other workers and reviewers may also add and fix labels on your tasks if you miss something in the instruction. So you always want to follow instruction carefully to maximize pay. So that is how these ones work. They are just giving you an introduction, an explanation about this platform. And this one says introduction to Remotask. Next step is the security part. And you can see here say learn how to keep your Remotask account and task data safe, secure. Everyone on Remotask is required to complete this security training before starting tasks. This purpose of this training is to help us develop an understanding of security risk and what we can do to tackle them when they arise. So you can watch the video as time goes on to prevent an account being hacked or to prevent all these security threats and so forth. So that is that. You can also click the continue button to move on to the next one, and the next one is still about the security, what you have to do. Here says tips to prevent phishing. Overview, you can see the required things you have to do to prevent such thing. As you scroll down, you are going to see tips and other things you have to do to prevent your account from being phishing. So Here are the things required. Here says don't trust unsolicited emails and filter your spam. So your spam, you have to filter it. And next one is to install antivirus and Firefox programs and keep them up to date. And here says don't click on an unknown link in messages. And here says don't open email attachment from strangers or unknown contact. And here says verify. You verify this link, you verify your account. You go through all these things to see the required things. And for password security, these are the things you must have to keep in mind to keep your account safe. Here says don't use the same password. And here the next one says have a mix of letter, numbers and symbol in your password. And over here says use a password manager as well. And the next one says randomly generate a password. And over here you have never write down, share or email your password. And over here the next one says don't save password in browser. The next here says don't use personalized identifiable information in your password. Change your password regularly and use a multi-factor authentication for your password. So these are the things you have to do, and you can go through and see what other things they said about removable videos and so forth. So I'm going to click the continue button to move on to the next one. All these things, the information they are providing here is all about security, what I have to know about security. And here says social network dangers, what I have to put in mind as I work with them. The next one, whereby your account can be hacked by cyber criminals using the following information by not adhering to the following information. This one says to prevent the loss of criminal data, to prevent the loss of critical data, practice the following tips. Here, the first one says don't review your sensitive personal information and don't post, share, discuss or mention any of the information or project that you are working on the social media. You don't announce all these things on the social media. And if you should scroll down here, here's the physical securities, the physical ones whereby they can just, without announcing them on social media, the other method whereby your account can easily be hacked. Here's the physical securities and environmental controls. Security risk don't just occur on the web, never. And here are the 3 ways whereby your account can be easily hacked physically. And this one says leave password on piece of paper, whereby you leave a password on piece of paper. And the next one says leave your computer unattended while being away. That means you just left your computer open when you are leaving or you are going for a message. First, before you leave, make sure your system is locked before you leave your system. And the next one says leave sensitive data or information open on your computer in public. You don't deliver some information very important to you on public, or you leave your system in public and you leave. You can just scroll down all these things. They are very important. These are just security things you must have to keep to place. And I'm going to move on to the next one and hit the next button. And over here, this one talks about some URL that are fixed. That's why I promised to drop a link down below, because you might even see some URL about Remotask. As you can see, this one circled here, these ones are fake. So that's why I promised to leave a link so that you do not fall into the cyber criminals' hands or get your finger bite after doing these jobs. I'm going to move over to the next one. So as I click on the next one, you can see they are just trying to survey me to see if actually I go through those security. And that's why it is very important to read those security tips very well before you click and other things, not an exception of the security task and other the tips as well. Try to read all these things that you are to pass through on this platform, so that as you are being asked questions on them, because they are going to survey you to know how good you are in all these things, or you are just bypassing them by short means. So I'm going to move on to these ones to answer these questions. And as I answer, I move very fast. Here says security, true or false. That is what I have to choose. The question says you should never install unauthorized software to your computer. True or false is true. So I'll click on, if you want to check answer, you click on check answer. Here says true is the correct answer. Install unauthorized software to your computer can put your computer at a greater risk of cyber attacks. So I'm going to hit the continue button to move on. And the next one says security 4/7. Which of the following is considered as a strong password? Okay, as you can see here, which one do you consider as a strong one? Currently is this one. You can check for your answer. It's correct. Okay, and I'll hit next. Okay, the next one says introduction to Remotask security file for your friend is also a tasker. Your friend wants to learn more about the task you are working on. Can you tell your friend about it? And say I'm correct. No is the answer, and I'm going to hit continue. Okay, and security, you are working on a very cool project and want to share it in your social media, but you are not disclosing any confidential information about the project. Can you post it? So no is the answer. I'm going to hit check answer. Okay, I'm correct, and I'll hit continue. And the next one says, the last one I have to take here says, this one says true or false answer. Now the phishing emails are fake emails that appears to come from a trusted sender. True or false? It's true, because these phishing emails are just fake emails as well. So I'm going to hit the check answer. I'm correct, and I'll hit continue. So congrats on finishing security training. If you last things before you get started, introduction course. Okay, as you can see here, say congrats on finishing security training. If you last things before you get started, here are just an introduction courses, what I have to know, and I would like to go through this thing clearly to read them so that you hear for yourself. Here says let's get you onto your first official project. Each project first contain an introduction course that tells you your understanding of the rules and requires that you should show your project skills before you can start tasking and earn money in that project. And here say we want you to do the task right, which also helps maximize your pay. Each project has a different set of instructions. And the next one says some projects are very similar to each other, but they still have their differences, and it is very important that you follow the specific project rules. Courses teaches you how to do each project. They also assess how well you understand the instruction. So once you pass the courses for a project, you will be able to tax and earn money on that project. Getting your first project, this is how you can easily get your first project. After this instruction, you will be assigned one of our main starter project. After assignment, you will be shown the courses needed below. Simply click start to begin, and Remotask will guide you through the training materials. So after this now, we are going to be assigned just a project to do on Remotask, and we are going to be assist on ways we can carry out this task. It is super simple. If you scroll down, it's going to show you other things about this platform, and here is just how your dashboard might look like. Here it says you can see all information about tasks in your task log, which shows you all tasks, when they were done, how well they were done, and how much we paid for the task. Be sure to check on this information so that you can see if you need to brush up on instruction to improve pay. So we have to be checking out these task logs to see how well we are doing our tasks, so that it will help us to get more tasks to do in future. So that is what it's all about. That is all for the introduction part. Here it says that is all for now. You have finished Remotask onboarding. Next step is your first project introduction. So I can now hit the continue button to move over to the next one. Here it says introduction to Remotask. Great jobs, you have successfully completed introduction to Remotask. Getting started on Remotask, getting paid next step. So all these things are the things we have completed. So if you want to retake these courses, you can click on retake courses, or I'll click on continue. I don't want to retake it again. Here I have a new course. Here say complete this short course to continue working on the Cupcake Ozone project. So welcome to Cupcake Ozone. I'm going to hit start to move on. Cupcake Ozone, instruction, overviews. In this case, what you have to do is just to read over all these things to understand how it works before you can choose the right one or hit the continue button, because you are going to be asked some question about it. So after I've done reading it, I'm going to hit the continue button to move on to the next one. Boom, yes, our account is set and ready to use. Now what we have to do is to go over to start task if we want to take tasks immediately. But let us do a brief preview about this platform. If I should come over to dashboard, you are going to see some things, but I have no major things there, just that it will show me the necessary things. Here says your help center, Discord communities, and your account. Everything about your account is going to appear here. And if you come to task log, which we have seen before, if I have taken some tasks and other things that I've been doing, like I have earned, or I have a pending reward, and the money I've withdrawn is all of them is going to appear here, but currently now I have nothing here because you will see my project, the task, the submission, the submitted, the review, completed, status, and payout. So everything are going to appear here, but now we just created this account new, so we are not going to see anything of that nature. Let's take some task. I'll go back to training, or you can still go to dashboard. If you go to dashboard, it's still going to take you to the same place. You'll see the icon showing you to start task. As you can see over here, it says start task and now. So if I should click on it, it's going to show me the available task for me currently, if I have one. As I click this, what appears here says new courses. Complete the short course to continue working on this gear use project. So welcome to Flag Edge courses. Course curriculums. In 5 minutes, learn to flag edge cases on Lightning projects so we can fix the instructions and join our Discord to talk about Lightning project. This is the last course to complete to return to task. So I'm going to start so that I can complete this and start having my task immediately. Here say flag edge cases. If the task you are working on is not explained by the instruction, please flag them using this so we can adjust the instruction. How to flag edge cases. Here say click the skip button. You can see the skip button over here and no annotation, and this one says submit. Select a reason. If the instruction don't explain how to do the task, click on clear instruction and add a comment. So what these people are actually trying to tell us is that if you are performing a task or if a task appears on your screen and you look at it, for a reason you decided not to take that task. It might be for a reason best known to you. It may be, here says, if this task is not being explained well, the task you have to take, they did not explain how you can take this task completely or how you have to go about this task. What you have to do is just to flag the task. How do you flag them? You can click the skip button over here. You can see the skip button. The skip button is always available in all tasks you are performing or you want to perform. So you can click the skip button, then it will move over. It is going to ask you a question. Here says select a reason. It is going to ask you the reason why you decide to flag those. Why you decided to flag those tasks. Here says if the instruction does not explain how to do a task, click on clear instruction and add a comment. So it's best known to you. If you look at the instruction there and you think that it was not well explained, then you have to click on clear instruction. As you click on clear instruction, then you are going to drop a comment down below to tell them what makes that unclear. So as you can see here says skip the task. You always have the option to skip a task. Please help us understand why so that we can make tasking better for you. So you can just skip the task. As you skip, you choose among the options there. After skipping the task, the next one that is going to appear, this is what you are having over here. Here says remote task error and unclear instruction, and this one difficult task and inappropriate content. So it is well known to you the one that you have to choose. If you choose unclear instruction, you are going to put the comment down below in the comment section that is being made available for you down below. And in the next one here say if the task is broken or the image is unclear, click difficult task and select the image is fuzzy or has low quality. So you have to choose the one best known to you. So this one you choose depending on on what you have, why you think that the task you can perform it. Maybe the image is fuzzy or being fucked up. So you have to choose and tell them why you decide not to take such image. You see the options made available down below. So after that, you can click on the skip task. The task will be skipped, and you will also add a comment down below there. So that is what they are actually trying to tell us in this platform. So I'm going to click in the continue button to move on the next one. Here say flag edge cases. We are still on the flag edge cases. So here say join Discord. What this one is all about, or what it is just trying to tell us, is just the channels you have to join. And if you come over here, you see Discord link. You have the general project channels and the platform issue channels. These channels are just the channels you join to discuss some issues about this platform, like some tasks. whereby you have issues with, or what you think might be some problem, they need you to join this channel so that you can easily tell them those problems and they can easily relate with you, get it fixed, and get their work more good and preferable for their taskers to work on. So that is what I want you to do in this join Discord. I'm going to click the continue button over here. Here say flag edge cases, great jobs, you have successfully completed flag edge cases. So flag edge cases completed and joined Discord completed. So if I want to retake this, I'm going to click on the retake courses, but I'm not going to retake it. I'm going to click on continue tasking to move over to the next one. And over here you can see welcome to gear use, welcome to lightning project gear use. And over here what they are trying to tell us as, okay, let me read this so that you can see. Here say lightning project provide faster payout than most projects. Doing well on lightning project will unlock access to more projects in the future. So if you are working on lightning project, is going to give you a greater opportunity of having more tasks to work, which pays a greater amount. So that is what this one is all about. So that is what this lightning project gear use is all about. I'm going to click on start so that I'll see more details about this. Here says gear use instructions. Please read the following instruction carefully and then proceed to the practical scenarios. So I recommend you go through all these things. They are very important to you so that you know the best way to operate with these platforms. I'm going to click the next button because I'm going to read it. I won't like this video to take more than expected. I'm going to read it and I'm going to click on the continue button over here. So what you have to see might be me moving to the next steps. And after that, guys, it's going to take you to an interface whereby you have to take just a survey of what you have read and those instructions, the introduction part. You have seen what the platform is all about. It's going to take you to the platform whereby you have to take this survey, you take this brief task, and after that you come back to your dashboard all over here. So guys, if you are getting any values from this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That like button you are seeing, just hit on that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I like it most when you drop a comment down below telling me how you feel or the problem you have when trying to log into this platform or the other things you would like me to update more on this platform. Please let me know in the comment section, and as you are telling me this, don't hesitate to tell me the region you are commenting from. Tell me your country, tell me the country you are commenting from or you are watching this video from, so that whenever I'm uploading a new video, I will know what to do about this. If you are having some real reputation about this platform, let me know as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to show your appreciation for my video, and don't forget to put on your notification bell on if you like this video so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video that look exactly like this about making money online. So guys, I love you all and I would like to see you in my next video. Don't forget that praise gears. Have a nice day.